What's up, guys? Hey, friends. Doing
What's
another episode.
happening?
Another episode with the friends. And we
This is my COVID-19 walk.
we actually have one
After I
of
did
the
my COVID-19.
we actually got one of the guys on this video that y'all never get to see, which is kind of funny. Why you hiding, Black Jester? Black Jester, why you hiding? He's still hiding. I swear he's anonymous, man. He's anonymous. Oh.
Mr. Question mark.
So we got Boss Rob on this episode.
Today,
Boss Rob on this episode today with Q and Black Jester. And we're going to be talking about the legendary PS5 today. PS5 games. And we're going to keep it simple, short today, since we don't have the whole crew today. So we can start off with, what did y'all think about the PlayStation 5 presentation? So who would like to go first?
I'm gonna just jump in because I don't know how much battery life I got left. The presentation was pretty darn good. They didn't decide to present too many hard mainstay titles except for Ratchet and Clank. Some of the other titles that they presented were pretty darn amazing. Some original properties, some old games that you may or may not remember. A couple of things stood out. But some of the big things they really focused on was the two types of PlayStation, which was the digital and the standard with the 8K DVD player that they're supporting. So yeah, I thought it was pretty nice, despite the lack of established properties, except for one. You really smack the brain as soon as you see it, which is Ratchet and Clank, which look beautiful. Justin?
Black Jester, you want to go ahead and go now?
You said, what did I think about the presentation?
Yeah.
Goddamn gorgeous.
Say it was gorgeous.
Yeah. And me singing that Masterpiece song. Nah. Tell you, I was like, yeah. it made me think of the way the presentation was. Way better, but it had that feeling like the PlayStation 2.
So like when the PS2 came out, the hype with that, huh?
But they finally answered everybody after all these years. So around the world started crying.
Okay. Well, I think the presentation was real good, and they had some good games. But I kind of feel like how they did with the PS3, when they have some good games, but they don't have like a whole bunch of strong games. But they have a couple of them though. So, like when the PS3 came out, most of them games was just like beta games or whatever. But I think they got their stuff together this time though. Because when that PS3 came out, it's like them games is like beta games. They didn't even feel like real whole games or whatever. But yeah, they look good. And as far as the presentation, only thing that pissed me off is, of course, they ain't try to give us the price for the PlayStation at the presentation. So I was just like, come on, man. they was playing with us, man. They throw the shiny thing in your face and like, we'll tell you the price later. You want to be like, shut up.
Yeah, they trying to prepare people for that uptake. Trying to see what these COVID-19 numbers is gonna look like, so they can see what they can put out and get away with.
Exactly.
You got so many people out of work, hoping people held on to their stimulus check.
Yeah. They just like, we all like, shut up and take my money.
Shoes,
But
all that stuff.
you don't got no price.
People won't spend it. There are people that still have abundance of funds that will spend that money.
Well, it can't be more than a Apple computer, so yeah, we're good.
Well, hey, just like the members been saying, you know, they showed the old lady with the young guy. He has 5 in the bag.
Boy, everybody getting their PlayStation money.
Oh.
Go out with the old ladies. What you gonna do? OnlyFans, like Vans.
Oh my God! Yeah.
OnlyFans, Ujiro. All right, so
They need to stop saying that.
we got move on to the game. Was there any game that y'all thought was interesting during the presentation? You want to go first, Black Jester?
Hold on, because I gotta look this joint up because it was. I mean, let me see this.
Well, of course, we gotta start off with the Miles Morales game. They gave this man his own game. He deserved it after the movie, because that movie was freaking awesome, man. Man, I mean, you already know that they can't technically do a Spider-Man Miles Morales movie yet, because you know they still got to deal with Disney. So, but I'm pretty sure it's down the line, though. Pretty sure it's down the line.
I'm 100% that last statement is purity bull. I think that's charged with something else. Why they're not doing that Miles Morales live action, and why they haven't done it for the longest time. It's a lot of trickle down when they're talking about, oh, we finally gonna do something about Miles Morales, and oh, it's a video game. Oh, we're just gonna talk about him. Come on. You already know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know, there's a whole bunch of legal stuff with that. They can't have 2 Spider-Man movies out at the same time and all that. They
Of
can
course,
have
but he
animated.
didn't have to win or nothing. He could have just showed up.
It's a rap battle, man.
Yeah, they could do animated all they want, but it's a live action movie and another live action Spider-Man. They ain't gonna do that. They're not
Think of it
doing
as a
that.
rap battle, man. Think of it as Eminem and versus Marshall Mathers. You know, that's how you gotta look at that.
You stupid. Oh man.
Like, who would win?
What's your man from the wrestling guy? What's the one who had a little sock puppet and all of the different personalities?
Oh my
Like,
God.
Oh, Mankind.
yeah, have all 3 of his personalities fight the same time. Oh,
I'm just gonna let y'all know. He was a little low on battery power. He's moving to a power source right now.
everybody gonna say.
But we're talking about games that impressive, right?
Yeah, which game was impressive to you?
A lot of games are really impressive, but the 3 that really stood out, number 1 is Ratchet and Clank, because that's the only exclusive feature that they showed. It was beyond crisp, looked fluid, smooth. It felt like a roller coaster, and just the presentation, and you could tell that those were in-game graphics.
They were showing
I
off.
apologize.
They were showing off what the
But
PS5 can do with that game, bro. They were showing off.
Which game?
Watching the
The
crank.
other one that stood out to me, Godfall. Woo!
Yes. Yes.
God.
That thing looks serious, man. That thing looked serious.
These are hardcore games that stood out for me. And after Godfall, the biggest hardcore game that stood out for me that was more original property than just, hey, we're going to continue a current franchise. And that's the one that I'm going to save my money for, guaranteed, is, let me make sure I say this right, Deathloop.
You said,
this one was,
what's the name of it?
Deathloop.
Oh, yeah. And they had 2 games groups, too. I didn't notice that.
Man, This guy's like, everybody's on this island wearing masks, having a party. But for me, it's a nightmare. Because everybody here is get any weapons that they want, and they're supposed to come kill me. And that's not all. I'm being hunted by a super tracker. And every time I die, it'll start over and over again.
That game is fun as hell.
The only thing that I can think it reminds me of is Killer 7. It reminds me of Killer 7 just a bit. You guys remember that game, Killer 7?
Yeah, I remember
that. What about you? What was some of the games that stood out for you? So those are the hardcore games that stood out for Q over here. But what games stood out for you that maybe were or weren't hardcore? Because there are two more that stood out for me that weren't hardcore, but those are hardcore games that just, I gotta have those.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't show the gameplay for this game, but I see the route that they're going with a lot of the development in all these games. So I'm gonna say, I hope I'm saying this right. I think it's called Craig Mata or something like that.
You said Craig Mata?
Pragmata.
Oh, Pragmata.
I guess all I seen was a guy who he had a spacesuit on, and all of a sudden he was looking for a little girl out of nowhere, and the whole world.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was like a simulation.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that one was too legit.
If you notice, a lot of games on there, certain games, I think it's about that and Solar Ash. And there's another one on there, I believe, that they're going that route where it's like, okay, this is the mess with your reality.
Yeah.
Mind fuck, pretty much.
And a lot of them games is like they trying to show off what that PS5 can really do. Like the frames just move so quick and everything. Oh yeah.
Solar Ash.
Solar Ash.
You said Solar Ash?
Yeah.
That's the thing where the chick was like a wizard or something, and she was flying through the air. That was amazing. So that was the game that they did the test, the graphics test upon. Where they were showing how they're lighting all the polygons they can use in one spectrum, and they just shifted the lighting through a cavern, and the lady was just standing there. That was amazing.
It's
how many
crazy.
polygons?
It's crazy what they're doing with these graphics now, man.
But it wasn't just the graphics, because usually when you see graphics like that, you're like, oh, that's got to be a cutscene. Nah, man, that one was moving dynamic.
Yeah, it's an actual game.
There was no fuzziness, because most of the time we have graphics like that is fuzzy.
And the flow of the game. And the crazy thing is, you're not even seeing it through the power of the system to the TV, because you know they can't show you like directly whatever through a stream or whatever. But when you see it on the TV, it's gonna look even better than it already look. I'm just like, man.
Yeah, 8K. They're supporting 8K TVs.
That's crazy, bro.
So the launch of the PlayStation, I think you're gonna have to buy a new TV.
It just, to me, it feels like they're, because I seen a little, I guess they're going with some of the greatest hits from like PlayStation in general. Because I've seen the Crash Bandicoot 4. I mean, was it 5? I believe.
Hold on, Crash. Oh yeah, you talking about the Crash? Yeah, it's about time. I
was about to say something else because I seen
about fucking time.
All right. It has that PlayStation 1 type shoot off. I guess that's the angle that they probably are going with. It's like, because everybody know when PlayStation 1 came out, it was like no limit. Like any developer, you can play Pong and just, hey man, if you can develop Pong, there you go.
Yeah. PlayStation 1 got too many classics, man.
I think this
first PlayStation got too many.
Hey, boss, what did you? Speaking of classics, what did you guys think about Horizon Zero Dawn?
I still haven't played it yet. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Boy.
I mean,
did you see the preview of Horizon Zero Dawn?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely buying that. I'm definitely getting it, bro.
Hey,
buy it.
You should check out. I'm pretty sure it's very affordable at this moment. But you should totally check out the first Horizon Zero Dawn. It is worth playing all the way through. It's amazing. The graphics, the pacing.
Is two of them already out, or is just an update to the first one?
So it's just the first one and an expansion pack.
Oh, okay.
The number 2 is coming on the PS5.
Oh, just wait till you see the special edition PS5. That's gonna be thunder right there.
So technically, this would be the second one.
Game. Wait till they start throwing out.
Yeah.
Oh.
This will be the second Zero Horizon.
Oh, okay. Every time I see that game, I'll be thinking about Tropic Thunder, which your man had the movie when it's what your man said is Tropic Thunder. Wait, it's hot.
The baby.
The storm. Then it got cold. You talking about it scorched. It sounded scorched. I was like, this. They made a game based off that trailer, bro. Oh boy.
Oh, they made a game already. It's exactly that. It's called Death Stranding.
Oh yeah. I was like,
oh man, Norman Reedus.
I know my go-to with a liquor bottle game. It's gonna be Oddworld.
Oddworld. That game always.
Game.
Oddworld always been crazy, and not an easy game. Oddworld, yeah.
Oddworld looks like it's gonna be an amazing game.
Yeah.
Oddworld. I said Oddworld. Oddworld.
Mm.
That looks like it's gonna be worth every moment.
So, any of y'all gonna be playing with y'all Sackboy?
What?
You know, as long as I can drag it across your face.
It's a simple question. What are you talking about?
As long as I can drag my Sackboy across your face, it'll be amazing.
Oh, just be gentle with your Sackboy. Right. It's a simple question, John.
Smack him with the stack. Smack him with the stack.
Black Jester. It's a simple question. It's not. Oh.
Hitman 3. Somebody talk about these games. Hitman 3. Come on.
Oh,
Hitman
yeah.
3.
I'm definitely doing that. I ain't see when the dang.
I thought I was watching the James Bond.
I don't even remember the last time they did a Hitman. I know it's been a good minute. And I'm sitting here thinking,
Powered up.
I'm sitting here thinking, who gonna buy Grand Theft Auto 5? Then I thought about it. I'm like, well, wasn't it on the system before the PS4 and everybody bought it? I was like, well, yeah.
The whole thing is that's probably gonna be the entire.
Yeah, all the updates gonna be on it most likely. Like all updates, all new stuff, everything. Oh yeah, it's gonna take your whole hard drive just to have the game. Your whole hard drive gone. 2 games, man.
Oh man, that's gonna be funny as all though. That's speculation for you right there. As long as you turn the game on,
Not enough space. My drive gone.
Please delete. Just put the game in. You have to make space. Wait, even Alexa has to tell you to make space.
You said Alexa.
She's not even connected. Alexa.
There we go. You hear me now?
Yeah. We was talking about how 2 games gonna take your whole hard drive. What you think about that?
y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
We're having some technical difficulties.
We can hear you though. Oh,
I'm gonna make that shirt. I'm not playing.
There you go.
so you want to make the shirt that say the game is your hard drive now?
Last few minutes.
Hard drive.
Missed the last few. What you guys were saying? What I missed?
Oh, we was talking about how you get 2 games and that's your whole hard drive now. It's gonna be that big of a game. Whole hard drive.
Oh man, the size of the game has got to be huge this time around. They're gonna have to be really big to deal with the processing power they're trying to do. Like
That's what she
I'm
said.
sure those things are not small.
Yeah.
Because just think about the size of PlayStation games. Like for instance, Modern Warfare. How big is Modern Warfare right now?
You can't go there, bro.
What is your hard drive? What does your hard drive say when you was forcing that game to it? And it was like, nah.
Hold on. I think I can bring it up on my PlayStation right now. Hold on.
Oh man.
The PlayStation had a ball gag bent over. It was like,
PlayStation need a cigarette after that. I made it. I made it.
So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the size of those games is gonna be pretty big.
Yeah. And the last question that I have for you guys: what game from PS4 do you want to see on the PS5? Like the continuation of this game.
Well, I already know one game that's gonna be there. Oh, I can't say that one. That's D2.
What game will probably be on the PS5?
No, what game from PS4? Like the next installation of the game. You know, like a.
Well, seeing how this whole update thing is going, this whole DLC and disk drive, and because the PS4 pretty much, let me see, that's I think that's 825 gigs, right? Something around that number.
Yeah.
I'm looking directly at it.
Isn't it standard a terabyte or is it 2?
I think they said it's only 8 something though.
It's 820.
From a tech standpoint, that's a terabyte.
Oh. I don't know.
It sounds like they gave you the tech specs for the PlayStation versus the Xbox. Xbox just gave you, so if you buy a terabyte hard drive, it says a terabyte. But what I want you to do is to actually right-click on your drive and look at the literal size. It's not the actual terabyte. It's a little less.
Oh,
they're about the same damn size.
I got you.
See the terabyte version.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's 825 gigs.
Yeah, it's about a fucking terabyte.
Custom.
Mm.
And that Xbox.
Oh.
Worth a terabyte.
This is the thing that me and another person was talking about that we were really, really deeply having a conversation on, and that was the price difference of digital PlayStation versus the full version. And the guy ran some numbers, and the statement was that it can't be no less than a $50 difference, but for digital. But when you look at the other things that are going to be involved with the loss of the DVD drive, like that takes a lot of agency. And the thought pattern is, oh, I'll just stream everything. What happens when you want to put a disc? Because the PS5 will be backwards compatible, right? So what about the rest of your PlayStation library that is hard disk? What happens then? You can't play any of your hard disk games. And my associate was like that they feel as though the PlayStation price should be a significant drop without the actual disc drive. Because wasn't that like the main point of not just having a video game system, but an entertainment system?
Yeah.
How are you going to transfer your library? You can't transfer your library. The only thing that they be made for is for digital games. And to be honest, I have a lot of digital games. But my Soul Calibur is this. Soul Calibur 4 is a disc. I play it.
Yeah. I feel like, though, you know how they do sales and stuff. I feel like they're going to try to make it at least $100 less, even though it should only be between, like you said, between $50 or $80 less. But I think they're going to try to make it $100 less, though. Because you know how they sell stuff. They sell it, $3.99, they'll $4.99, like that. That's just how they sell stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they'll rock a bundle. So I can see if they rock a bundle, say, hey, if you get the digital, it comes with the first year free for PlayStation Network subscription.
Yeah.
Because
something like that.
What would be the point of me getting digital if I can't use PlayStation Network subscription? Because without the disc drive or GameStop, fuck you GameStop. Oh, you can't buy used games. Thankfully, PlayStation Network has a lot of discounts and a lot of free games that you can get that they'll run. But what about those games that I can't pull from off of PlayStation Network because I got to pay for it now. I already got this disc. I already paid $60 for it when it first came out, and now you're telling me, oh well, you can still play your old game. You just have to give me $30 more. No, I'm not giving you $30 more.
But
I've already spent $60.
You know what they about to do with that now? They gonna push that PlayStation Now in your face real hard. They gonna shove it in your face. PlayStation Now. You can play all the games for $9.99 a month and all the old games and all. They about to shove that in everybody's face, bro. I'm telling you.
Netflix subscription.
Yeah, basically. Yep. Netflix for PlayStation.
That price will go like cable. Starts out at $5.95 for your first month, and it'll go up $10 every month since then.
Exactly. But don't look at it. Just let it go up. Don't worry about it. They about to shove.
It's automatic payment. Yeah.
Wait a minute, it's gonna be PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now.
Yeah, that's two different subscriptions.
Well, that's unconfirmed. That's just speculation. That's just my speculation, my personal speculation. It's a good idea. Like, it should be a bundle. If I'm going to get an all digital game station, then I should get the perks of the digital connection. Because how else am I going to download video games without PlayStation Now? Because I just bought a brand new system that could cost between $400, $600, $700 from the estimation, and then to get my one game probably preloaded on there, I might not want to play that. Like, I might not want to play Sackboy. Sackboy, and not Sackboy, was the other one with the PlayStation Mini.
Yeah,
little guy.
Little
really nice though.
Yeah.
I may not want to play that. Like, I might want to play Spider-Man. I might want to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I might want to go immature and play Hitman. Yeah, or what was it, Deathloop, that I'm personally excited about. But now I've got to buy a subscription on top of that.
Yep. Yeah.
I've been on PlayStation Now for years, and if you don't get that thing at one of them sales, whew, my pocket.
Exactly.
I can see parents right now. You telling me if I buy this digital one, it's cheaper than they bought it for $600 instead of $700. We'll just make some horrible numbers, and then they got to buy the PlayStation Now subscription for $60 more, and then one game
exactly
is another $6.
Exactly.
With the controller, that controller probably costs $60 to $70 depending on the technology on it, and that parent is looking like I ought to beat the brakes.
Yep. Like, you told me it was this price. Why am I still buying stuff? Why am I still buying stuff? Like,
Well, we got you.
I don't know, man. But the game I'm hoping that they do continue, which I'm pretty sure they are going to, is the next God of War. Because after that last one, they need to go and make a new one.
God.
I'm pretty sure they're doing another one.
Oh, Thor. Thor.
Poor Thor.
Thor. Oh. What happened? Was there a hidden? I know it was supposed to be like a hidden ending. Did he fight Thor? Did they actually show a fight?
No.
I heard that Thor was like at his doorstep, like, you know this.
Justice said it was
What'd
just
he
a
say?
dream. It was all a dream.
Man, they're doing real mythology in the God of War series, except for what happened to Hercules. Like, we know why he just crushed Hercules, because Kratos' story is Hercules' story.
Oh yeah.
Come on. But most of those guys is real myth. So if is mythology Thor, not Marvel Thor, not that Joker.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about Mjolnir hits you and it causes death.
Yeah.
His hammer is the Grim Reaper's scythe. You get hit with this, you die. That guy that killed all the ice giants. They said he killed all of them.
Yeah.
These ice giants are the size of freaking Empire State and stuff, and he was just like, yeet. So that is gonna be terrifying. That's beautiful. PS5 graphics.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there a game that y'all want a continuation of? Y'all can think of off the top of your head?
Justin?
Go ahead. No,
Justin,
I see the route that they're going with this one company, and they've done it before, and all of us, this is how we end up playing Dark Resurrection. I'm going to say I want to see continuation of Tekken 7, which that's probably going to end up happening.
So you're talking about like Tekken 8? Tekken 8?
No. It's just going to be Tekken.
Man.
Tekken 7 ain't
like an in-between game.
No.
That's why
like
I haven't bought Kingdom Hearts yet. Kingdom Hearts 3 is not finished, and I'm not buying it until they finish it.
You still talking about some Kingdom Hearts 3?
I'm man, look.
They got Kingdom Hearts 2.75, Kingdom Hearts 2.25, Kingdom Hearts 2.87.
Kingdom Hearts right now.
Kingdom Hearts, like your money is our money.
It's a whole different. We're not gonna go there because it's a whole different topic, and I'm pretty sure if I was to say what I really want to say, a whole lot of Kingdom Hearts fans would get pissed, but then they will actually acknowledge it. It'll be like wearing a face mask.
I remember when the trailer came out for Kingdom Hearts 3, it was like early 2000s. Like the early 2000s. I'm like, dang, when is the game coming out?
I need to see that.
You said what, the Kingdom Hearts 3?
I'm sorry, put my headphones down. I said Mortal Kombat. Did you guys hear me?
Oh, Mortal Kombat on PS5?
Mortal Kombat. PS5 Mortal Kombat.
That would be amazing, bro.
They're already losing their mind over PS4 graphics, Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about those graphics. Look at the games like Horizon Zero Dawn, Hitman. What's that game? Look at those realistic games and how they're rendering people.
Yeah.
And then think Scorpion talking about get over here.
Oh man.
Liu Kang using them hands and feet. Jax bopping somebody on the head. Aaron Black pulling out a gun and shooting somebody. Yeah. The M rating going to be a strong nudge towards A.
That's going to look good. I would love to see that one. I want them to take another crack at Marvel vs. Capcom too, though. I need them to take another
I mean,
crack at
that's
that.
already there. That. Can I say that on here? About what they was working on? Supposedly, this was happening.
What they got? Marvel vs. Capcom versus Tekken? What they got?
No. The one that was from what was quote unquote said was it was something. I think it was Marvel versus Capcom Uncanny or something like that. They never really got around to it. Me personally, I believe that on PlayStation 5, and y'all probably about to be like, what? But I think Tekken X Street Fighter is going to end up being on here.
Man,
just because it took
we've been waiting so long for that. I thought they said they scrapped that jump. They just decided to put Akuma on Tekken. It was like we were just do
they
that.
stayed on Tekken 7. That was the thing. It was like it was never scrapped because people were like, oh well, and everybody knows how Namco does. Namco was sitting there like, are you ready? And you like, what? And then you show the trailer and then like you see people start passing on the damn audience.
Well, the fact that they can put Akuma on Tekken says you can put more Street Fighter people on there. Just imagine Zangief on Tekken.
Yeah, because technically, Akuma is canon in Tekken, so I guess if he canon, the other characters should be canon, right? Street Fighters.
Yeah. They basically made them into the same world.
Mm.
And then you got some of the Street Fighter characters that are more physical instead of like using any kind of fireball for that. Really interesting.
Imagine Sagat doing his uppercut. Hit you all 3 times with that uppercut. That job would look crazy. That tiger uppercut.
I can imagine they got that new Muay Thai guy. The new Muay Thai guy does up like that.
Oh, damn.
I guarantee.
What's his name?
Alex and Ryu, you're going to hear a whole lot of crybabies from Tekken.
Is it Alex and Ryu?
Yeah, you're going to hear a whole lot of crybabies from Tekken. Alex, Ryu, and Bulldog.
Oh, yeah, Bulldog.
Terrifying.
Oh, I just hope they put Blanca on there, bro. That's what I want. I want Blanca, bro.
Only a mother can love.
Oh.
I love the SNK style face. Only a mother can love that face.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, though.
So
I'm gonna have to apologize. My battery is a little too low.
Yeah.
Boss, Jester, I grabbed the power supply in the car, but I looked at that battery and that's dying too. Just got to finish my COVID-19 workout, hit the bag, went for a long walk. But I'm gonna say these 2 words: peace and chicken.
All right, bro. We about to be out too. Anything else you want to say, Black Jester, before we end the video?
Just looking forward to a great what is it? Not starter pack. What is it called? Let's hope and pray they just give us like a great run the first couple of months with the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I feel as though, the first couple of games gonna be good, but next year they gonna blow our mind, man. I think they really gonna blow our mind these games next year.
Yeah. I was gonna have that PlayStation 3 episode that the beginning of that we'd be good to go.
Man, PS3 was disappointing, bro. When they first came up.
No, it was disappointing when it first started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When them first couple of games, I was like, these is beta games, bro. Like it didn't even have the opening screen was like a computer. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, I remember buying that game called, I believe it's called Legacy, and like the hype for that game was so much, and Mike was like, "You're not gonna like it." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna like that game." And then I got home and started playing. I was like, "I'm not liking this game. I'm not liking this damn game." But I still played it because it was mythological. But it was like, wow. Like, I would love to see them remake that game, but make it more of a Resident Evil style type.
Yep. All right. We're going to go ahead and end this video. Thanks for joining us with the friends. And we see y'all next time.